So, you finished Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Well, the question is, what's next on the agenda? What do you want to do now that you've finished the game? Well, today I'm going to tell you 27 things to do after finishing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Let's get started. First of all, go and get the National Dex. The National Dex can be completed by heading into the Grand Underground and exploring around, as well as finding trainers to battle. So, what are you waiting for? Head down there and start exploring. And to get the National Dex, you have to complete the Sinnoh Dex. To do this, you simply have to just basically battle every NPC in the game and just see their Pokemon. You don't have to catch them, and then you receive the National Dex from Rowan or Professor Oak over at his lab. Head to Ramana's Park and catch all the legendaries located in the park. This is only possible, however, seemingly after receiving the National Dex, so it may take you some time before you can enter in there, so you gotta first of all finish the game, encounter 150 Pokemon, and then go to Ramana's Park and catch the legendaries that are, well, the following ones. All the Reggies, Latios, Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Groudon, as well as Kyogre, and also the legendary birds and legendary dogs, depending on which game you have, as well as Lugia and Ho-Oh. So you got quite a lot of Pokemon to catch in the Ramana's Park. Just an awesome place to go to explore around in. Now, if catching Pokemon isn't what you like, then perhaps you might enjoy the thrill of battle, and one of the ways to do this is to get yourself over to the Battle Tower and climb all the way to the top, where you might end up meeting a very familiar face by the name of Palmer. Yes, Palmer is in this game, and if you head all the way up to the top, you may actually encounter him and battle him in a battle, which might be amazing. If you enjoy battling even more, then go ahead and rebattle all the gym leaders in the game. Warning, they'll be incredibly strong on the first rematch. And oh, did I mention that there are 2 rematches for them? And the second rematch, they're actually even more incredibly difficult, since the gym leaders will be quite literally using competitive teams against you. So just be ready for that against the gym leaders. You also want to experience the hottest battle ever in all of Pokemon? Well, let me introduce you to the wonders of rematching against the Elite Four. Yes, you can actually rebattle the Elite Four, as well as Cynthia, who has a ridiculously powerful team at this time around, making her probably the strongest trainer out of any Pokemon game to date. So you can basically take on the hottest Pokemon battle of all time here. That isn't your cup of tea, don't worry, because shiny hunting is always an option. In this game, the pokeradar has returned, so you can use that to go around hunting for shinies. I have a guide over on my channel for checking out how to do that, and all you need to do is get the pokeradar from Professor Rowan after completing the Sinnoh Dex, and then head into the grass and use the radar to start chaining for them. And now, if you don't like doing that kind of hunting, then don't worry. I've also made a guide for, well, in that same video, how to hunt them in the Grand Underground, where now, if you have a shiny statue, you can increase your rate by 1. Halving the time it takes you to actually get a shiny. So if you want to go shiny hunting, the Grand Underground is an option. The Pokemon won't show up shiny in the overworld, you have to encounter them, but nonetheless, if you enjoy shiny hunting, there are different methods this time around. Oh, and explore the Underground. So the Grand Underground, as mentioned before, is just vast and big, and there's just loads of Pokemon to encounter and add to your party there. So what are you waiting for? Go right ahead into the deepest parts of Sinnoh, as the Underground also holds items that you might be in need of, such as the mysterious shards that you need to get the plates to summon the legendaries. But also, down there, after you have the National Dex, you can encounter all the Pokemon. You can get loads of Pokemon down there that you need to complete your Pokedex. Go and get Mew. Now, to get Mew, you need to first have Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee save file on your Nintendo Switch, then simply head over to Floroma Town and talk to this lady, and she will give you a free Mew to add into your party. Also, go and get Jirachi. To get Jirachi, you need to do the same thing as Mew, but you need to have a save file of Sword and Shield on your Nintendo Switch, then head over to Floroma Town, talk to this person, they will give you a free Jirachi to add to your party. And actually, you can do this even before finishing the game, but just if you missed it, you can do it, and if you haven't had a save file of those previous games before, and now you have it, well, you can go and do it right now. So, there you go. Number 10, build your secret base in the underground and do some digging, as there will be loads of statues for you to add into your secret base. Unfortunately, there are no other things like, furniture and stuff to add in this time around, but there's loads of statues you can dig for that will just be nice to have in your little secret base. So, go ahead and do some secret base building. Do the super contests. Why not? They are fun and you can get ribbons. I mean, seriously, the super contests this time around are actually really fun. They're better than they were in the previous games, I would honestly say, because it's just more fun and more interactive, especially with the little rhythm game you've got. So honestly, just for that reason, I would recommend going for it. So definitely have fun in the super contests. Make some Poffins with your Pokemon. If you haven't done it before, making Poffins is a nice little side activity you can do, and you can do this pretty early into the game, so you don't have to wait until the end to do it, but it's something you can do after you finish the rest of the game, if your main goal is to, finish the game first and then have fun with it, like, other stuff afterwards. So this is one of the activities you can definitely do that I'd highly recommend. Head over to Amity Square and have fun with your Pokemon. You can pick out one of the Pokemon listed there. Your starters are one of the options, but you pick them out and run around in Amity Square, just chilling with your Pokemon, playing with them, walking around with them, having a good old time, just relaxing and chilling with your Pokemon and vibing with them. Catch Regigigas after catching the other 3 Regis. To catch Regigigas, you really don't have a lot on your plate to do this. You simply just have to catch the first 3 Regis, which you can do pretty easily just by, you know, playing the game, finishing, going to Ramans Park and getting Discovery Slates. Catch the 3 Regis. Once you've done this, you can head over to Snowpoint Temple, find Regigigas, and catch it as well. And you can add Regigigas to your team. Go ahead and catch the Lake Trio. The Lake Trio will be roaming around. For example, you will have Mesprit just roaming around the whole map and whatnot. You can go catch Uxie and Azelf as well. Go catch these guys. A recommendation, by the way, for Mesprit is to go to Route 205 and the Windworks and go between those 2 routes until Mesprit shows up on Route 205. This is really an easy way, an easy method to get this thing super fast. Number 16, do the mini games in the underground. There's quite a few little mini games to do in the underground. One of these, for example, is going for the Diglets, right? Which will give you an increased chance of getting a shiny statue. So I'd highly recommend doing the mini games down there. It's just a fun little side activity you can do, as well as also interacting with the guys who are selling items down there, as you can exchange a lot of items for things you might need. So talk to the hikers, they'll give you some items you may be in need of. Use the Pokeball stickers. Yes, there's loads of stickers in this game you can actually collect, and going around and collecting all of them may be a bit time consuming, but talking to every NPC can be a fine side activity. And after finishing the game, some characters will give you, you know, stickers that you may have not received prior in the game. So by finishing it, you may have access to other stickers. So go around, encounter all the stickers, have a great time with it, and just get as many stickers as you want to. Go ahead and do some Wi-Fi battling. Yes, so of course Wi-Fi battles are back this time around, as well as trading and wonder trading. So why don't you just go out there and do some Wi-Fi battling for yourself, because it could be just a fun thing to do. Number 19, get Spiritomb. Yes, Spiritomb is in the game again with its little side like mission, how to get it. I have a video on my channel of how to actually get Spiritomb if you want to check it out. But as for Spiritomb, you only really need an odd keystone. Go to Route 209 in the giant pile of rocks, put your actual odd keystone, and then go and interact with 32 NPCs in the underground. After doing this, you will then be able to encounter Spiritomb and battle it. So just an awesome Pokemon to add into your team. Number 20, go to the old chateau and explore it for fun or catch Rotom in it. So the old chateau has gotten a bit more creepy than it used to be, which is actually pretty awesome, as creepiness is an awesome thing in Pokemon, and they do make the game a little bit more exciting to play. And Rotom, of course, is located here. You can do this after getting the National Dex and finishing the game. You can go here and encounter Rotom inside of the TV. And also besides Rotom, you can also just find other stuff here, like, you know, just other ghost Pokemon, so why not? Collect every outfit in the game. This shouldn't be too difficult. You just gotta head out there, buy them over at the Metronome shop, and you should be pretty set. Some of them will be very expensive, so you may have to save up some money to get all of them. But yeah, collect all the outfits. Why not? It's a fun little side activity, and then you have all of them. You can switcheroo between which ones you want to have on. Do event days. Now, what are event days? Well, in this game, on certain days, there are events in the game that will happen. Like, for example, on your birthday, there is a birthday celebration event. And on Masuda's birthday, for example, which is January the 12th, if I'm pretty sure, you actually can go and see some shiny snow in Snowpoint City. But that's not all. There's also other events, for example, for Drifloon. If you want to actually get a Drifloon into your team, you simply have to go to the Windworks at night on Fridays. If it's a Friday and it's nighttime, you go there and you can find yourself a Drifloon. So just a nice little way for you to get your hands on, you know, some event Pokemon and some event activities and see some things in the game. So why not? 23, Wondertrade. We already mentioned this a bit, but yes, the Union Room is here. Wonder Trading is here. So simply go ahead and Wonder Trade yourself some Pokemon. Maybe you get something really cool, or maybe you get some weird hacked Pokemon. You never really know. That's the thing with Wonder Trade that's sort of magical about it. You can get really anything. So simply get your hands on some Wonder Traded Pokemon and have a great old time. Go ahead and do some breeding for Pokemon. Yes, of course, daycares are back as usual. Nothing too crazy about that. If you go over to Solaceon Town, you can simply go there and breed yourself some Pokemon that you might be needing. If you want to get a Pokemon that's, you know, perfect IVs and whatnot, you can do it that way. If you don't prefer, you know, doing it the other way around, which is to chain for a high IV Pokemon, you can simply go here and just breed the perfect Pokemon that you want, as well as doing the Masuda method, which also requires you to get eggs and breed Pokemon at the daycare. So just go and breed a Pokemon for yourself. 25, collect all the poketch apps. These are spread all over the game. It's gonna take you a while, and there are guides out there to actually find all of them, but go ahead and just talk to loads of NPCs and get as many as you can. There should be quite a lot of poketch apps you can get your hands on, so I'd recommend just heading out into the world and exploring and looking for as many as you possibly can get, because then you can just complete your poketch and have a fully completed one with everything in it, so why not? Number 26, battle Shadow Giratina. Yes, Shadow Giratina is basically in this game. It's really awesome, actually, the way they put it into the game. So if you want to have it in your team, then all you really need to do is just catch the normal Giratina in Turnback Cave. Once you've done this, you will get access to the Distortion Slate. Go over to Ramana's Park, and guess what? There'll be a wall open, and you can go in and catch yourself a Dark Giratina. Actually, no, you can't catch it. Sorry, I just kind of tricked you there. You can't catch it. You can only battle it, and it's level 100. It's a really cool battle, though. Just one for, like, the ages, one for the memories, right? So go ahead and battle level 100 Giratina. That will give you the Regigigas afterwards. So kind of a crazy battle. Go ahead and have some fun with it. And number 7, go ahead and catch Heatran in Stark Mountain, as well as Cresselia. So Cresselia is not in Stark Mountain, so Cresselia is receivable by going in the post-game to Canalave City and talking to the Sailor's family about their child, then heading over to the island, Full Moon Island in this case, I'm pretty sure, and you get over there, and you simply talk to Cresselia, and it will disappear, and then you can hunt it around the map. As for Heatran, it's in Stark Mountain. You gotta go all the way up to the top, find Heatran, and you can catch it, or you can soft reset for a shiny one, but that's one of the things you can do in the post game that you might enjoy. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a like down below. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, make sure to subscribe for future videos, and that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.